Saskatchewan has a reputation of being flat and empty. But travel north and you'll find forests and beautiful lakes more reminiscent British Columbia. Hidden in Prince Albert National Park is Waskesiu, a pristine hamlet surrounded by forest on all sides. It is here where the annual event, the Frank Dunn Triathlon, takes place every August.
Well, the Frank Dunn Triathlon is a really great combination of being athletic and doing endurance, and also being out in nature and enjoying the settings. I've done the Frank Dunn Triathlon 9 times, and this Sunday is going to be number 10.
Every year we come out to Waskesiu, and we come out for the Frank Dunn Triathlon. And this year is my brother's 10th year doing it.
So the Frank Dunn Triathlon, I've never gotten to do the triathlon, but when I was a kid, I'd volunteered for it many times. My neighbor was the guy who ran the triathlon. And so I got to do things like, some years I would just help set up. Other years I would be out on the highway and like ticking off numbers as people came by, or handing out drinks. It's a really great event. I really look forward to coming up for this every single year. For the start of the race at 8 o'clock, it really feels like the whole town shows up to watch the start kick things off. And as like the race is finishing and all during the time, people have chairs set up at the side of the road to cheer on racers. And it really kind of takes over the town for the weekend. It's really a lot of fun.
Well, the Frank Dunn was the first triathlon I ever signed up for. It's a 1,500 meter swim, 62 kilometer cycle, and 13 kilometer run, which is, when you're getting into triathlon, it's a freak distance. It doesn't match a lot of the other triathlons out there. So I did one sprint triathlon a few months before, but the Frank Dunn was significantly harder. So it feels like quite the achievement whenever I've completed it.
The day before the race is filled with light exercise, enjoying the park on trails and hikes. And occasionally, finding a way around fallen logs. Though this lot is empty now, in less than 24 hours it will be bustling with hundreds of bikes. James heads to the community center to receive his race package.
This is not as rousing as I was hoping.
By mid-afternoon in the overcast sun, James hits the beach to go for a warm-up swim.
So one of my favorite memories of coming out to Waskesiu is the first year that we actually did this, which has since become a yearly tradition, is there was a meteor shower, and we were able to see the meteor shower after doing the triathlon. And it's a really good memory. And coincidentally, this being the 10th year of my brother doing the triathlon, there is also a meteor shower.
It is 3:30 in the morning, and we are in the middle of nowhere trying to get footage of a meteor shower.
The athletes begin to gather. Body marking is done. And the the athletes prepare to enter the water.
Five, four, three, two, one, go!
From the shore, the swimmers morph into nothing more than indistinguishable dots in the water. To the swimmers, a torrent of arms and legs strike around them as they struggle to complete a 1,500-meter circle. Completing the swim, they must run through to the exchange point where they will retrieve their bicycle and set off on the second stage of the triathlon. The 62-kilometer bike gives way to the 13-kilometer run that brings it all home. And finally, the finish line.
James Feuring from Regina coming in just over 4 hours and 24 seconds. Congratulations, James.
I ran the entire thing. Like, I didn't walk any of the run.
How was the water? You got like 5 minutes better than last year or whatever for the swim.
I thought it was really bad because I got stuck in like a group of people. I couldn't pass any of them because to go around you lose time.
Right.
So I thought I was doing really bad in the swim. But yeah. All right. Just grab it and pull it down. You're not helping.
Oh God, he's like a snake.
Okay, good. Thank you.
The triathlon went really well. The last 2 years, even though I did the race and completed it, they were pretty miserable. So this year it was really good to get out and actually feel good on the course. So, you know, there's a lot of anxiety and jitters going into every year. But then when you have a really good race like yesterday, it makes me want to do it for as long as I possibly can. I'm going to do this race until either society collapses or until the race is no longer run.
I've been coming up to Waskesiu my whole life. As a teenager, I used to work up here. My family has a very long history. The first cabin that my great grandparents bought was in 1938. This bridge that I'm sitting on here was rebuilt by my grandfather in 2006. It's always been a special place for me, and to be able to come up for really great events like this is a special thing for me too.